Welcome to Tables,
Lists,
And chairs.
and Chairs. I did it in the last episode as well.
People have to watch the last
It's a
episode.
dumb
It's
joke.
going to make no
I know,
sense.
it's a dumb joke. Welcome to TLC. If it's your first time here, this is how it works.
Adam, you've got to edit that out now. You've got to edit it all out, just so you know.
Don't tell me what to do.
Welcome to TLC. If it's your first time here, here's how it works. Each of us have come up with a top 10 list of a personal wrestling category, and we're going to go through each of our picks and reveal them at the same time, and all of our picks are going to be assigned point values. Our number 10 pick is going to be assigned 1 point, number 9 pick 2 points, 3 points, etc. Till we get to the top, we're going to total up all the points. We're going to see what the top answers actually are of a wrestling category. And today, I'm joined by Sullivan.
Hello.
And I'm joined by Luke.
Hello there.
And we are going through the top 10 best wrestling belt designs ever.
You are trying to separate your nostalgia from like actual lovely belt design.
Yes, because there are some belts that I love that actually design-wise are very, very nice, but I love them because they're old.
Yeah.
Whereas I have just gone, I like that belt. Number 2.
3, 2, 1. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello.
Now this
Very
is
good.
This is sexy. Love this belt. It's different. It's new. It's interesting. It was not new, but it was new at the time.
Yeah.
Like everything is in the world.
When it was created,
When it was created,
new.
it was new, like
Yeah.
all things. But it's so different and very, very cool. And I have no nostalgia attached to this, but I love this. I love this. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a good choice.
Good
It's
pick.
an interesting choice because you don't get to see Lucha Underground a lot on these
No.
sorts of lists.
No,
So,
no.
good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah, like case in point of just like nostalgia. Big part.
I like Raven.
I love the big boss man. Hardcore championship. But I think this belt's wicked because it's the old WWF championship, but it's all smashed up and it's got duct tape on it and it's got the word hardcore. It's proper cack, but it's fitting of the division.
Yeah.
And I love it for it. Like, it is a belt that sums up an entire division.
It's the Brewdog box of WWE.
Yeah, exactly. Like when WCW did a hardcore division, they made a proper belt. They didn't get it. Like, they just, like, this is meant to look rubbish. Like, the sort of thing you would find in the garbage and then pretend is a good thing. That's what this is, and I love it for it.
This was nice. It's
Nice belt.
Men's World title. It's number 10 because it is nice. It's good. I like it. Doesn't go much further than that. I just think it looks cool. 3, 2, 1.
Nearly a handshake.
So close.
Nearly a handshake.
Ooh,
So close.
Very, very
good
close.
though. I like those belts. a lot.
Those
Yeah.
are lovely. Those are lovely
I really
ones.
like the little splash of blue that's got like the world in it. Just gives it like a little pop of color in it. It's just a really nice like shaped belt. It's just a really nice solid like this is a good prize to win. Like it feels like prestigious in its design.
Yeah.
So we've got a battle now of the IC belts.
Well, this is my thoughts because my nostalgia brain says this one. But I, on a design level, prefer this one because, I mean, it is called the sausage belt.
yeah, well, I call it oval. It's a nicer word.
I think the open belt's actually that one.
No. This one's lovely and it's great. And I like the white strap.
That's it. Like, I really should have picked that one, but this is a case of where nostalgia has taken over because I like the oval belts. I think it looks like nice around someone's waist. It looks really nice, and it just it's like thin and it's lovely and it's Chris Jericho and it's
I think that's what it boils down to. It's more like, I like a wrestler that held it, so I like the belt.
I sure do. But really, that is the nicer looking belt because the white strap is quite classy.
Yeah, very classy.
White straps, better than any other color on wrestling belts. 3, 2, 1. Oh, so close!
So close!
Yeah.
So close.
Yeah, I do love them, and they were on
really
my
good.
long list. I love them.
They're so nice.
Yeah.
I really, really like them. Road Dogg tells a funny story on one of his shoot interviews where when they first won the belts, he used to put them in the back of the cars that they were driving in. So if anyone behind them knew, they were driving behind the World Tag Team Champions. And he wouldn't put it in his bag when going through the airport. He would just carry the belts through the airport because he wanted to let everyone know that he was a tag team champion. Closer, nearly matching with Pete a couple of episodes ago.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like it's really nice.
Yeah, it's a nice
really
belt.
lovely.
It's a nice looking belt.
It's really nice. It feels like it harkens back to old belt designs, but also has its own new twist. Lovely.
Feels prestigious.
Yeah, it does feel prestigious.
Yeah, it's good.
Much like that one used to feel.
Yeah. Specifically the good one, not the current one. That's bad. It like harkens back to like the big gold belt, the old one, but it just feels like so important. Like it has such like a weight to it, not just in terms of physical weight, but it just feels like this is a big like crown jewel prize to win. Not that crown jewel. I'm doing all references to wrong things. But it just feels like a top title. It feels worthy of being the top belt of such a huge like historic promotion like New Japan. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
So close, Sullivan.
Yeah,
so close.
So close to a lovely handshake.
Nice belt, edit.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Yeah, nice belt, mate.
Really nice.
Big gold. What more do you need? It's big gold.
It's big gold.
Either World Heavyweight or WCW. Either works. It's like exactly what I was saying about the IWGP Heavyweight, and it just feels really important. You look at it and the shape and the size, and it's all gold, and you go, yeah, that's a prize. That's a proper like world title. It feels prestigious just when you look at it. It's perfect.
It also feels like a relic of the past. Like it feels like it's just been in wrestling forever.
Right.
You know when you see like old world titles and they look like something weird because they're kind of like trying to be like boxing world titles.
Yeah.
That is a world title that just feels like it's been here forever. Like that is like probably the most iconic world title in professional wrestling.
Yeah. Absolutely.
This one, you know what? I think I got the dates right for the. I don't know.
Don't correct him.
You know, it's in this rough era of 2002 to 2004. I think like it was replacing one of the best belts of all time. Not to spoil the later in the list, but it's like it actually did a really good job. But I'm just thinking, you know, it wasn't as good as what it had, you know, been just before it, but. It's much better than a lot of the other, and also these big logo belts that they have now. I think it's the last great world championship that WWE have had.
I sort of agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do agree with you on that one. I really like that belt. I think it's a really nice looking belt. Also, it's less cumbersome than carrying the 2 world titles that they had previously.
3, 2, 1.
Big gold!
Sullivan, so close again!
So close again!
So close again!
Crazy. Yeah. No in here. But look at this belt though. It's
So
really
nice.
nice. It's such a nice belt. In an era when they didn't have great ones, they were just like, you know what? We're just going to make something really nice. And it's got like all the nice embroidery around the side, the North America on the middle. The color of the strap is really nice. It all just works. It makes it feel like a proper, like, old school prestigious belt. It's a really nice looking belt.
Well, I will say, having had a look at it right now, though, too small. That's much too small.
What is this?
You need
a belt for action figures?
A center for ants!
I've got some nostalgia to this belt, considering it was a belt that was in a time when I wasn't watching wrestling. This was the world title of my backyard wrestling promotion.
Hell yeah.
There was a guy that I knew at university that had like a full-size replica one. So it was like weighty, and it was just like, oh, we've got a proper world title for our backyard wrestling federation.
Brilliant.
So it's kind of got a bit of nostalgia for me in that sense. But it's just a nice belt, mate.
Big gold! Big gold! It's a big and it's gold, and it's got lovely patterns on it. It's got the history, and it's got the mystery. It's a big gold! A big gold!
Sorry, can I? It's got history and mystery. What's the mystery behind Big Gold?
You try and rhyme history.
You started with history. That's on you.
You made me sing this song.
No. You just started singing this, Sullivan.
Before this shoot, Luke came up to me and he said, "You better sing that song." That's how he sounds when he's off camera. You sing that song, you slag. And I went, no, Luke, I don't want to sing it. And he said, I wrote these words for you.
I've written the first line. You work it out.
Rhyme history, I dare you.
Action.
All right, Luke. Oh, God. Yeah, it's a lovely belt, though.
Yeah, it's a good belt,
really
though,
nice,
isn't it?
really
Yeah,
nice,
it's
really
nice.
nice.
What do you think a mystery would be, though?
Why is it gold?
Yeah, why is it
That's the
gold?
mystery.
Why is it so big?
Why is it so big?
SOS, locate DJ L. That's what he says. Damn it.
The mystery is it's not actually gold.
Oh!
It's like that dress. It's really blue. It's blue and black.
Yeah.
Certain people say it's gold.
Gold and white.
3, 2, 1. Ooh.
Oh, hello. That's low.
It's a bit low. Yes.
Number 5.
I'm a brave boy.
You did say you were going to have some controversial opinions.
I think
coming
this
in
is the
here.
most controversial, is that this is as low as it is. And it's not I'm not saying it's rubbish. It's very good. It's the 5th best belt. Come on. But it's just, there's some others that are very nice and pretty and don't have the nostalgia. And that's okay. It's fine. But this is lovely. It's very nice.
It's like the other one, but white.
Yeah, it is. I like white straps, and it looks like the world title, but got white strap. It's good, isn't it?
Imagine being a wrestling promotion where you've got 2 lovely belts. And you're like, do you know what we should do? Combine them and make them worse.
Unify those things into something terrible.
Yeah, it looks really naff.
Yeah, love that.
There's a lot you can say about NXT UK. Actually, there isn't a lot you can say about NXT UK because no one watched it. What you can say is lovely belts.
Oh, lovely
Lovely belts, mate.
Lovely
They were. These were, when these tag team titles got unveiled, I went, oh, those are lovely. Because this was in a period of time where they just didn't have nice tag belts on the main roster. And the NXT ones are, they're okay in that. But like,
they're fine.
These were proper, like, whoa, those look like actual titles.
3, 2, 1.
Oh. Yes. Obviously I regret it now, having seen the size of the thing, but it's gorgeous, isn't it?
Such a nice belt.
It's sleek. It's lovely. It's old school, but with a new twist. It's the NXT North American Championship.
Yeah, it's a lovely belt, mate.
Yeah.
I mean, it's everything that I've said previously, but it's just like, it's a lovely belt. What were you thinking when you changed this? Because your new belt is absolute trash. This belt is beautiful. It's such a lovely belt. And part of it is, it's not a big logo. It just looks like, and it's kind of what we're talking about with Big Gold. It just looks like a world title, not a prize to be won, if that makes sense. Like a company prize to be won, I should say. It's just a lovely, actual looking world title. Feels like it's trying to be the next evolution of Big Gold.
I realise I have once again chosen something that is on our set. But this is like the NXT UK belt.
It's not the Jam That Championship.
Here it is. The NXT UK belt was phenomenal. When they unveiled it, everyone went, oh, that belt is gorgeous. And how do you make the NXT UK belt better? By making it a white strap. That's how you make all belts better. It is so perfect with the design on the front of it. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love this belt so much.
I love the 2 little
Beautiful.
lions
The
on
2
it.
lions on it. It's so perfect. I love it.
Yeah.
What a belt. 3, 2, 1.
Hey! Fantastic. It's so close.
I feel left out.
So
close.
So close to a 3-way handshake.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Yeah.
Everyone loves a 3-way.
Too easy.
Some people I think might have it at 1, but not me, because I think there's other belts that are slightly nicer. However, having said that, I think this is arguably the most iconic belt in WWE history, certainly. It is a perfect top belt. This is the one that me and my brothers used to have. We used to have the replica at home when we used to have wrestling matches when our parents told us not to, and when I used to hit my head off the wall because my brother did a spear too hard. I was supposed to land on the bed. Went too far and just smashed my head off the wall. That wasn't good.
This is why you do it in the back garden, Pete.
Yeah.
There are no walls out there.
Yeah, no, you're right. But this belt is absolutely iconic. It looks amazing, and it's a perfect top prize for the promotion at the time as well.
There's a lot to be said about NXT. Well, there isn't because no one watched it. But it had Lovely belt.
Lovely
Lovely belt. When we went to see NXT UK at the Royal Albert Hall, and it was headlined by Mustache Mountain, or British Strong Style, versus the Undisputed Era in a trios match. Holy shit. What a good match that was, and what a fun time that was. We got to go and see like the belts, like, and they were like behind glass cabinets and stuff. And I took my picture next to this world title because I was like, this is the best looking belt this company has right now. It is a pretty belt. It's just perfect.
Yeah. I think whoever designed all of these belts needs to be their belt designer forever.
Right? Why don't all of their belts look this good?
Yeah, because clearly it's somebody else. There's a lot of like, but it's gorgeous. I remember seeing it for the first time and just seeing them all unveiled, and it's just like, that is what I want.
Yeah.
Everything I want.
Part of it, I think, is like, and I come back to logos a lot, but the logo's there. Like, the NXT logo is there and it's front and center, but it doesn't feel like it's the focus of the belt. Like, the AEW logo is on their title, but it doesn't look like the focus of the title. Whereas, like, you know, the current WWE titles feel like that's the focus. This is... It's there, so you know it's an NXT UK belt, but it doesn't. Everything else just feels more grand and proper about it.
Yeah. It's not intrusive.
Yeah, intrusive is a good word. Yeah.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Oh man.
I just rubbed out whoa. Because I actually do slightly prefer the men's, even though I do prefer a wider strap. I do prefer that, but the actual the physical design of the centerpiece of the belt, I prefer on the men's. But it is basically like equally as good.
Yeah.
They are both gorgeous.
Valid. Well done, speaking of white straps, I love this belt so much. The old one before Cody brought in the white strap belt was like fine. It was all right, but then he brought this in, and I went, oh, that's what a proper belt looks like. There we go. That's it. And this feels so important because I was ignorant to wrestling history at the time. I didn't know that this was bringing back an old belt. I just was like, he's introduced a new belt. Here it is, kind of thing. And I'm like, oh, this one's really pretty. And then I realized that it had already been there. And I was like, oh, yeah, this is such a perfect belt. Like, the white strap makes it feel different from a lot of the other world titles that do have, like, black straps on them. The design in the centerpiece is perfect. There's no intrusive logos or anything. It's just such a really pretty belt, and I love it so much. This is, like, if I had to design a world title, it would look something like this.
That's the Winged Eagle. Like,
Yeah.
Number 5, Sullivan.
Unbelievable.
Listen, I'm just telling the truth.
No, but you're not, though, because
am.
it's a lovely belt.
It's a lovely belt. It's a lovely belt, but it's a number 5 lovely belt.
This is a proper world title belt for WWF. Like,
Yes.
it's perfect for WWF as a world title. It's so good, and it looks great on people as well. When Bret Hart holds this belt, it looks awesome on him. Michaels holds it. When Yoko holds it, it looks awesome on Yoko. It is a perfect world title for like the mid-90s. I love it so much.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, there it is. See?
Yeah.
This is what I expected around the number 1. It was either going to be big or Winged Eagle.
Yeah.
Because both of them are great. And I think despite the very dumb name, because it implies the existence of non-winged eagles,
Yeah.
which is very silly, but this belt is gorgeous. I love it so much. That design is so perfect for a world title. I love it so much. It looks iconic, like you said, with some of the people that were holding it. I think Hogan looks great with this belt.
does.
Like, it is really pretty. Such a perfect world title. It's the best belt ever.
I didn't know what the name of this belt was for years. Even like up until recently, I didn't know what the colloquial name for this belt was. Because to me, it's the WWF Championship.
Yes.
That's it. Like, I don't need a Winged Eagle or anything like that. This is just the belt design.
Yeah.
When I think of the world title, this is what I picture. It's such a beautiful belt. Even just like, because it's got blue on it. So it's just got that pop of color that really makes it stand out. And it looks so nice on people as well. Yeah, it's a perfect belt.
It is iconic in its own way, it all on its own. Like, it's just like, it just reminds me of being a little lad.
Pete, you said earlier, like, this is, it's iconic.
Yeah.
Because it's the Attitude Era belt, right? So it is like the world title in what is arguably the most popular era the company's ever had. And I think that's why it often stands up as being like the belt design. Despite the fact that Winged Eagle is probably a nicer belt.
Fifth best.
This just sort of stands above it because of where it stands in wrestling history.
I've now been given the results by Adam Witney. So the official results of the best wrestling belts of all time. Here we go.
What did he
So
say?
mean, Adam. So mean. He's just written, "Who invited Luke?" with an angry face on it.
Unbelievable!
What did I do?
Unbelievable!
I know I didn't pick Big Gold, but what have I done? No, you told me. You come over here. Explain yourself.
You know what it is? It's
He's like, no,
You know-
no, I'm good.
No, I'm good.
you know what it is? It's the snack comments.
Is that what it is?
I bet it's that.
Oh, because
it
I
got
said
to him.
you brought Quaker Oats into the, into the studio.
You got your snacks over there before we started recording, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Quaker Oats and a Diet Coke. That's a healthy, balanced diet, isn't it?
But this was no snacksident. Right, let's move on. Sorry. So the number 3 best wrestling belt of all time with 24 points is the NXT UK Championship. In second place with 25 points, the Winged Eagle WWF Championship.
Sullivan's
And in-
lack of voting
Yeah,
there.
right, number 5.
No, I'm telling the truth.
And in first place with 28 points, it is the Big Eagle WWF Championship belt. There we go.
so.
I think those are good answers.
Yeah,
I would say.
That is
I
a
think
very solid
That as a top 3.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I
very
think
good.
the only one missing from there is Big Gold, and that's kind of on me because I didn't vote for it.
You didn't
kind
even
of
put
on
it in
you.
your list. You're moaning at me for putting Winged Eagle at 5. You didn't even put Big Gold in your list.
Yeah, so which is why it's kind of on me.
Thank you for watching this episode of TLC. If you enjoyed, why not subscribe to the channel for more and like the video? And if you want to see us talk about other wrestling topics, why not check out this episode of us ranking the top 10 worst wrestling promos ever. See, I am the future of this company. I'm going to be a big-time player in this machine called WWE. I am the next big thing. I am the next generation.